there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you are here today. We are talking because we have a preview clip to dissect Marsau cutting down LATISHA once again. You guys, 7, 8, 9 seasons in for episode 7, and we're going to lay it all out, right? You know what reminds me? I just want to know whether or not this scene was filmed before or after Marsau's one-on-one sit-down with Melody Cherie Rogers, you guys. I just need to get the answers as far as when actually this was filmed, because it doesn't matter when they're going to splice this scene in the episode. We'll never know the truth, right? But everything about this scene is giving hey, let me start an argument with my significant other, with my spouse, so that way I can get the heck out of there, because I know I'm going to say or do something to piss them off or to make them upset, and that is my ticket out of here and away from them and all the things. But according to LATISHA and her mom, this is what it means to be legally somebody's wife, you guys. This is the flex that it is to be married to somebody. It is to be cut down like this. As long as you are still somebody's wife, you guys, it doesn't matter. Apparently being single and happy or being in healthy relationships is completely frowned upon. Make it make sense. So in the preview clip in this particular scene, that is a hot mess. Once again, Marsau, tells LATISHA, you are getting in the gutter. You were doing too much. You were doing a little too much. Love and hip hop. This is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Why are you out here embarrassing yourself? Why are you out here being Tisha turned up when you don't even turn up like that for me, right? You never have that energy for me. So how are you going to act out like this out in public amongst others, right? And you could just tell that Marsau is just disgusted, right? And so he says, you being in the gutter just makes you as low as them, right? And then LATISHA, she starts to get her voice cracked. It reminds me like when Candy's voice would crack when she's like about to start crying, and you could hear it in her voice. And here comes LATISHA. It's like she's triggered already. She already knows where this is going, right? Because she hears this every single day and twice on Sunday of all of the things that she says and does wrong, but she still wants to present on social media, my man, and all of the things, because for some reason we're supposed to be jealous and want Marsau Scott. Can you make it make sense? The audacity when she said that and had tried to imply, hide your husband. We don't need Marsau to hide LATISHA. It is fine for Marsau to be front and center as he is, because he's going to do him anyways, evidenced by this conversation. And so, again, she's like, you don't have to call me out about every single mistake I make. And Marsau's like, well, I don't. And LATISHA's like, well, I feel like you do, though. And Marsau is like, you think these are the only mistakes you make? You think being Tisha turned up is the only mistakes you make? And see, that right there, LATISHA, is why, again, the people that want to hype up, being married and having a relationship, that you're somehow better than somebody who is single, somebody who is divorced, somebody who is widowed, and all of these things. You think this type of treatment on national TV is, appropriate. So what's going to be next? Oh, we were just acting. This is a reenactment. No. The one thing I can say is the scenes where Marsau is cutting you down is definitely not for entertainment purposes. It's really how he feels about you, LATISHA. It's really what he thinks about you real time, right? But you do not care, right? As long as you are still Marsau's wife, that is all that matters, because you think it's a flex. You think it somehow puts you above other people, because you have been, basically brainwashed into thinking that this is the appropriate way to handle this. Meanwhile, you have your family, you have your children, that I believe your oldest is old enough to even see, what's taking place in the show, and even
you know, potentially others that are in school, that are school age right now, if they have their families or their parents that watch the show, and they're going to come home one day, if not already, and be like, listen, why are you guys engaging like this on this show? It's embarrassing. It's inappropriate, right? Like, where is the marriage counseling? Like, where is something? Because you guys do not communicate well, and this is the same type of dysfunction that has been here since season 1. There has been zero improvement in LATISHA and Marsau's communication to one another, and somehow it is a flex because you still can say that you've celebrated another year of marriage, you guys. No. You can't just accept anything because you'll fall for it all, you guys. And that's the example that we have here of LATISHA. She knows that her husband thinks low of her, thinks that she is from the other side of the tracks. At one point, didn't even want her outside of the house, regardless of all the degrees she had hanging up on the wall, and wanted her to be a stay-at-home mom, could care less, didn't want to do any daddy daycare, didn't even know some of the, you know, the things about his kids as far as what they liked and didn't like and all these things. You have seen it on full display for yourself on what Marsau thinks of you and what his misogynistic views of what a woman and what a wife is supposed to do and all of the things, and you still entertain the foolery, right? Because anything for a reality TV check, right? Anything to continue to be on the cameras, anything to brag and say that you are Marsau's wife as if you are married to Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, you guys. No. It's not the flex that you think it is, LATISHA. It really isn't, right? And Marsau, talking about going to the gutter with other people, is rich coming from you, calling millimeters and Mel supporters deplorables, going back and forth with people in Facebook groups, and all of the things. So you get down in the gutter too. So how dare you try to just make this about a Tisha thing when she sees it? She sees you doing this all the time. She sees you all day on the internet, going back and forth with people, even though you say that that's above you and that you do not watch YouTube and you don't interact with YouTubers, even though you guys were just hanging out with Funky Dineva, right? But I just needed to make sense, right? I needed to make sense as to how your behavior is not deplorable, but LATISHA's is, right? Because you do the same thing, it's just primarily on social media, it's just primarily off the show, and maybe that's a part of the game, right? Because the cast knows that they're going to get a completely different false narrative that's going to be presented to the casual audience. So the main audience is not going to know that Marsau goes is just as gutter, if not worse. Marsau will get on lives and be drunk and turned up as well and saying all types of foolery. But we don't hear anything about, you know, anybody, you know, trying to hold him accountable, or, you know, that he went too far or that he was gutter. The content creators and the people who see it, the fans in the comments that see it, will say something, right? But you'll never see LATISHA have any of that type of smoke. She's too busy in the crocodile tears phase before she can open up her eyes and see what is actually happening, right? But this isn't it. This is an embarrassment, and this is not, you know, representative of Black love in any capacity. This is a representation of dysfunction, you guys. And, you know, Marsau getting off. I mean, even just the facial expressions in this screen grab alone, you guys, is the entire dynamic of this relationship, right? That in private, this is what Marsau really feels about his wife, right? But in public, they're going to put on the biggest show on earth and make you think that, oh my goodness, I am so happy to still be married to this person. No. You guys look so far, you know, separate from each other. You're not on the same page. You don't even look like you guys live together. Like, it is just nothing but dysfunction. It literally just looks like Marsau got a call. hey, you guys got to show up at a residence together, right? You guys have to film a scene together. Marsau, take a break from your alleged Airbnb apartment that you and Martel and Maurice have, and go film a scene with your wife so that we can have a quote-unquote couple scene, right? But it's just all tomfoolery. At the end of the day, it is all foolishness at the end of the day. And my question to you, LATISHA, is what is going to give? Because you don't have your mom on the show anymore to, fight your battles. So at what point are you going to say enough is enough? And your mom going on an Instagram live or a YouTube live after the fact, trying to, defend your honor, isn't going to move the needle because the damage is already done. Instead of getting on live or getting on YouTube, you need to be talking to your son-in-law and find out why your son-in-law for 7, 8, 9 seasons continues to play in your daughter's face, continues to cut your daughter down. But instead of you addressing that, you want to talk about Mel and the Millimeters and the Mel supporters all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. Why? When literally you are seeing dysfunction on full display on national television in regards to your daughter's marriage, you see clearly your daughter is going through something, and you are nowhere to be found. You are nowhere to be found, but it's okay for you to insult everybody else. But you do not see the glaring red flags that are taking place right in front of your eyes. And I don't want to hear anything about the scene was manipulated, or there was something deleted, or they kissed in makeup after the cameras went off. No. I am not going to buy any of that tomfoolery. No. They both know exactly what they're doing, right? LATISHA knows. She has been used to this type of, communication for how many years now, that the crying on cue is right there. She knows immediately her husband's about to disrespect her, is about to call her a name, is about to call her gutter, and from the other side of the tracks, and she just takes it, right? Make it make sense. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.